Now, if you guys are anything like me, then you're probably engaged with a lot of social media content, and as we know it these days, everybody's doing a lot of scrolling. In this big, inescapable word that everybody keeps using, algorithm. Everything seems to depend on the algorithm. And if your algorithm has been algorithming like mine and seemingly everybody else's feed, it's loaded to the brim with Andrew Tate content.
He is showing up on my feed non-stop, dude. I'm not clicking on it. It's just next video is him in that accent.
It's like no matter what you do, he's there, everywhere, across every social media platform, especially TikTok. It's like you come across a barrage of Andrew Tate clips, usually of him talking and getting into his typical bag of controversial views on women and dating. Now, depending on who you are, there's a variety of reactions that you have to Andrew's content, and it honestly seems like regardless if it's positive or negative, it will bolster his videos to the top of the algorithm. There's that word again. However, Andrew is not the first person to utilize this module of creating content, but he is for sure having one of the most unique runs. The foundation of this viewership comes from the same vein as guys like Fresh and Fit, Kevin Samuels, and Sneeko. This is a genre of space that many refer to as the manosphere or the red pill space. Not going to divulge too far into the details of that space, but that's for the most part where his content started to grow. And now, it's very much beyond the point of the manosphere and infiltrated most areas of social media to the point where the dude is practically a fixture in pop culture.
I'm more Googled than Donald Trump, Joe Biden. Look it up. I'm the most Googled man on the fucking planet.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fact?
Look up Donald Trump, Joe Biden versus Andrew Tate in Googles.
Someone exposed that on a podcast and verified that's correct.
Like I said, Tate is not the first person to set the internet on fire like this, but that doesn't exactly answer the question. Why? Why is he everywhere and why can I not escape him? Well, it's actually a little deeper than him ruffling people's feathers, rallying the manosphere and getting a lot of views. There's actually a very genius, some describe it as dark and sinister method to Andrew Tate's madness. So we're gonna break down exactly that and why you see this man everywhere right here on Before They Were Famous. But before we get started, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We do have a number of other video essay deep dives, so if there are any other topics you'd like to see covered, then let us know in the comment section down below. And without further ado, let's get right into this video. Now, before we break down the ins and outs of how Andrew Tate managed to crack nearly every social media platform's algorithm, let's provide a little bit of context to who this man is and what he's accomplished up to this point. Emery Andrew Tate was born on December 1st, 1986 in the city of Washington, D.C. He was born to his father Emery A. Tate Jr., a former athlete and wrestling advocate who developed combat skills at an early age, before joining the military and becoming an accomplished chess player, going on to win the U.S. Armed Forces Championship 3 times. Tate would start his professional kickboxing career after moving to England. In April of 2009, he beat Paul Randall for the International Sport Karate Association English Light Cruiserweight title. A few years later, Tate would take on kickboxing veteran Wendell Roche in June of 2014. Roche had only lost by TKO once in his career to this point in time. But Tate would hand him his second defeat on path to earning Infusion 90 kg World Champion title. 2 years later, in December of 2016, Tate would lose his championship with a first round KO. It would be his last until 4 years later, where in 2020, he'd return to participate in KO Masters 7, where he'd win his final fight to date. Shortly after claiming that victory, Tate would challenge Jake Paul to a boxing match.
I will fight you any day of the week. Don't worry about Conor McGregor you up. Don't worry about Floyd Mayweather you up. You only want to lose to them so you can say, well, I lost to Conor McGregor. Why don't you lose to an old man who's retired?
But let's face it, despite being a renowned kickboxer, it's not exactly the kind of thing that makes it famous. Which means the first time that Tate really began to build some notoriety for himself as a celebrity was when he was selected to appear on Big Brother UK in 2016. And when Andrew and his brother Tristan started the YouTube channel Tate Speech in 2018, they slowly saw their popularity rise, and Andrew would start making more appearances on other podcasts and platforms. More recently, when things started to take off, we saw the Tate brothers offer a new product, the Hustlers University. This is a service that promises to teach students how to make money with over a dozen different modern wealth creation methods. Similar to previous endeavors like Cobra Tate, this newest iteration offered what promises to be a wealth of information on how to make money with stocks, crypto, NFTs, copywriting, e-commerce, freelancing, marketing, and much, much more. In fact, Andrew and his brother Tristan have brought together a team of multimillionaires to spill the secrets on their success and teach others how to do the same. According to the numbers that I can't find actual proof of anywhere outside of the website itself, as of July 2022, his course already has an enrollment of more than 80,000 students, paying $49 a month at its fee. Now, here's where things get a little interesting. When answering the question, why is Andrew Tate everywhere, if you go on TikTok or YouTube especially, you'll find an endless amount of fan pages that are dedicated to posting Tate clips and repurposing his content, basically his own fan cams. But this is actually common with creators whose content tends to revolve around them making controversial declarations that attach themselves to trending topics, all while being charismatic and funny, which Andrew Tate knows exactly how to be. This will cause other people who agree with the clips and videos to repurpose them for their own page, but there are other reasons that people are doing this. So here's why Andrew Tate differs from somebody like, say, a Jordan Peterson in that sense. Remember that Hustlers University thing?
Welcome to the smartest decision you've ever made, Hustlers University. This is the smartest thing you've ever done. If you're sitting there wondering, you should already know, but if you're sitting there wondering, is this gonna be worth it or not, buckle the fuck up.
Yeah, so one of the things that they're very big on is something that we refer to as affiliate marketing. Basically, they offer anybody who signs up and pays for Hustlers University their own affiliate sign-up link, which they can then share with their friends. And if you get someone to join through your link, you receive 50% of that $49 fee. So basically, if you get 2 people a day to sign up, you make $100 a day. What you will notice with many of the fan pages repurposing his content, the profiles often have their own Hustlers University affiliate sign-up link in the bio, with some of these pages generating huge traffic and engagement. So you just know that this is leading to people signing up. So basically, Andrew Tate's fans are essentially getting paid, or at least incentivized, to promote and flood the algorithm with his content for their own return. Not to mention the return that this provides for Mr. Tate, who didn't even have to lift a finger while doing so. Some people question the morality and ethics regarding the product that Andrew is selling, and how he's going about doing it, which this video isn't exactly about, but what I think is undeniable no matter who you are is that this man is a master marketer. He found a way to get paid off of other people promoting him, which is a tough thing to figure out. But I think that answers the question of why this man seems to be everywhere. And if we're being honest, Mr. Tate is a very polarizing individual, and if you know the full story of the man, then you know that there are even wilder things about his come-up, which, if you'd like to hear, please check out our Before They Were Famous bio on his life story.
How you can be a full-grown man and not be a millionaire? It's amazing to me how little work the majority of people out here are doing. Like, you're a full-grown man living in a transitionary period of humanity where the entire financial system is broken and trillions of dollars are created from the sky, and you don't have a single million? You don't have one? They're everywhere. Like, how you can be a full-grown man and not be a millionaire? Like, are you dumb?
But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is why Andrew Tate is everywhere and simply unescapable. Please be sure to let us know what you thought in the comment section down below. Check out other entries in this series, such as why KSI is so successful and how Yeet got the Minions feature. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in another video. Thanks.